The chief ministers of the provinces have noted that they will not support any bill which curtails powers vested in the provincial councils. Many chief ministers opine that the proposed Development Special Provisions Bill, by conferring extraordinary powers to create a super ministry, will curtail the powers vested in the provincial councils.
The draft of the Development Special Provisions Bill proposes the establishment of separate boards for regional development affairs. The bill would establish the Southern, Northwestern, Central, Eastern and Northern Development Board. The administrative districts of Galle, Matara, Hambantota, Monragala and Ratnapura would come under the purview of the Southern Development Board. Similarly, the districts of Puttalam, Kurunegala and Kegalle will come under the Northwestern Board, while Matale, Kandy, Norelia and Babulla will come under the purview of the Central Development Board. Development in the districts of Anuradhapura, Polonnaruwa, Trincomalee, Batticaloa and Ampara will come under the Eastern Board, while Jaffna, Kilinochchi, Mannar, Vaunia and Mullaitivu will come under the purview of the Northern Development Board. As per the provisions of the Development Special Provisions Bill, these boards will function for 3 years, subject to the decisions and guidelines of the Agency for Development, which will also be established through the bill.
As a party, we are opposed to this. This is not something that will pass in Parliament, let alone the provincial councils. Even when our government was in power, a similar superpowered ministry was operated by Basil Rajapaksa. The impact of that ministry was so great that I believe it influenced the defeat of the former president. This cannot happen under a good governance regime. It is not a question of which party receives the ministry. In line with past experiences in our country, it is not right for us to appoint a person who will be conferred with so much power. There are major criticisms against certain actions of this government, but the people are pointing the finger at the UNP, not the SLFP. When considering the provisions in this new bill, there are many with which the provincial councils cannot agree in any sense. As a matter of principle, we cannot agree with such a draft which deals with subjects in the schedule of the 13th Amendment to the Constitution. While the concept of devolving power was introduced as a solution to the problems in the country in the past, today a bill has been presented to centralize these decentralized powers around a single person. My personal opinion is that I will not agree with any program that curtails, harms or limits the powers of the provincial councils. I am still studying it, so it is pointless for me to have an opinion. That is because I cannot go on a single opinion alone. We will discuss the bill in the provincial council. We will secure their agreement and inform Parliament. They say they will decentralize power, that they will grant police powers and land powers. But then they are curtailing the financial powers of the councils. We cannot work closely on this. We will object if this bill curtails powers vested in the provincial councils. But if this does not affect the provincial council, we will make a decision during the first session of the provincial council next year.
The Chief Minister of the Northern Province, C.V. Newsfirst, said that he would make a statement after studying the proposed bill.